Hi Gemini, I hope you're doing well. This is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. Okay, so we're going to do a reading for you for May the 23rd to the 31st, 2023. That's a reading for Gemini, May the 23rd to, to the 31st of 2023. Gemini, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon, and feel free to further support the channel, of course, by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. The link is in the description box below. And also remember, at this time I am offering personal readings, and of course if you want to donate to the channel, you could always do so. The information for all of that is in the description box below. Okay, so Gemini, let us see what is happening for you for May the 23rd to the 31st. So this card here is going to be basically setting the tone of what everything else is basically about, and then we'll get an angel message to further stipulate things. Okay, you know, I really should have said this, the Queen of Pentacles, because I felt it had something to do with your money. Right now, Gemini, during this time, you are very focused. I wouldn't say necessarily concerned per se. There's a healthy level of concern, of course. There's a level of vigilance, responsibility, due diligence, stuff like that. But definitely you're focused on your finances at this time. I almost feel like it's similar to a reading not too long ago for you, the last reading. But you are definitely focused on your career path at this time. I'm sensing a lot of career energy in this. I'm sensing a lot of stability, foundation building, and a pulling in of abundance. Right now, Gemini, it's clear that you are also establishing a new format of your persona or yourself, your reputation, the way you view yourself, and the way you want society to also view you. Regarding your coworkers, your friends, your relatives, whatever the case may be, you're setting a new tone. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles is showing someone who is increasing their responsibilities, and being a little bit more hands-on when it comes to the dimensions of how their reputation, their finances are being delegated, and any other intricacies that need your personal touch and your personal attention. Further clarification? Yeah, look at that. The 10 of Pentacles. That's what I'm sensing. You're very much focused on your money. You're focused on your long-term goals when it comes to the physical aspects of your life. I'm seeing living, I'm seeing health, I'm seeing wardrobe, I'm seeing, for some of you, future family, and other particular investments you want to do. You'll know how it resonates with you, but you are definitely focused right now because you want to set the tone, like I said, towards this abundant lifestyle that you want to elevate yourself to, and you're working pretty hard at it. The 10 of Pentacles is definitely confirming that mindset that you're having. It's also giving you that understanding that what you're doing is like the right stuff. You're on the right path towards this abundance and this type of success. I would definitely wish you the best in this because I sense it is coming. It's a progression, clearly. But yeah, with the Queen of Pentacles energy, you are not leaving anything to chance. You are on it, as it were. Okay, so let's continue on, Gemini, and see what else is happening for you. Remember, that's setting the tone. So we really know that you're focused on your money, your foundations, your lifestyle, all that kind of stuff right now. So what is that all about? Yeah, the Sun. Okay, so clearly you're involved in something that's definitely bringing about those levels of prosperity and those levels of opportunity in order to further build upon for your prosperity. The Sun is coming in. It'll definitely elevate everything. It's the most positive card in the deck. This is someone basically fully complete and incredibly happy. Okay, incredibly happy with your lifestyle, incredibly happy with the direction things are going, very optimistic and very empowering. You must be very engaged at this time, is what I'm sensing, with an overflow of energy, and you're using that energy in very productive ways. Okay, the Sun card is also, again, reaffirming all of your whole possible agenda that, shoot beyond what I'm sensing is shoot beyond what is expected of you, okay, at this time, because it seems like a great time whereby you are very much shining, Gemini. You are being looked at in a very favorable way, and you want to always, put your best and beyond regarding the situations, okay? Not to say that you don't, but this is just a reminder to just keep that same drive going, okay? It's not going to steer you wrong. It's only going to cause things to shine even brighter. You're in an exponential time of brightness right now, Gemini. Further clarification for the sun. Yeah, look at that. The Queen of Cups. So some of you, because of this energy, you are definitely attracting levels of interest, whether that's with closer companions in your life, your family, your friends, even significant loved ones, okay, potential significant others or other. There is someone who's keenly looking at you, and they're admiring you, okay, with the Queen of Cups. This is someone who may just approach you sooner than later, but I'm sensing that they're looking at you and they're realizing how busy you are, and they don't want to intrude or interrupt your flow. Instead, I sense they may be on the bystander of things, so they may be even involved in your life in whatever capacity you're dealing with, and they just have not voiced fully their expressions. You yourself may be aware a bit of their expressions, okay, but they have not enacted or move forward with that particular agenda at this time. They're waiting for a like an inkling flow of the right time, per se. I'm sensing this has a strong capability of going, to a good direction, okay? But it's not something to be, what I'm sensing, not something to be rushed. Just let it happen naturally. I'm just letting you know that's for some of you. You do have a love interest in some area, or a closeness area, But others of you, of course, I'm sensing that this is definitely inside yourself. You're holding back so much passion, and you're keeping your excitement very reserved as best you can. It's up to the surface, and you're trying to kind of manage that in the productive way that you need to do right now, which is the focus on the financial goals that you have. So you're focusing a lot of your passionate love type energies and those like excitement energies, those fulfillment, those passions in those regards, and you're transmuting it into a really strong practical focus, because you're realizing that you can be happy-go-lucky, but there has to be certain orders to the happy-go-lucky, and that's what you're doing. You are reserved in that, which all in turn is giving you a lot of internal energy as well, okay? But you're looking towards the long term of things, and you will be sustained, okay? The sun is coming out, everything is coming up bright. Your patience and your vigilance, your reserved nature in certain respects is definitely going to prove favorable for you down the line. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. What did I just say? What did I just say, Gemini? The Eight of Pentacles. This is someone who is definitely focusing on their work, on their craft, on their money, on their security, on their reputation, okay, on their career path. You see all these, you have so much to give, and you're getting them kind of redefined and learning more in certain respects, and just updating who you are and really building yourself up. That's why I said the energies right here of your passion. Yes, you're super passionate, okay, but you are you're transmuting that energy into the practical aspects and of tangible manifestation at this time. See that Eight of Pentacles? This guy is leading up to the Queen of Pentacles, okay? And of course, as we know, one of the main agendas is definitely the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, Gemini? So that is literally good stuff what you're doing right there. Keep it up. So let's continue on. See what else is happening. Yeah, look at that. The Ten of Swords. So some of you, you're working so strongly. It's because this is in your background of your mind. You're done with a particular place where you've left. You're not going back to a particular lifestyle. You don't want to go through a certain struggle anymore. This is one of those driving forces. And intellectually speaking, you're like very excited that you're over this hurdle. It was a very strong struggle of a hurdle that took a lot out of you. Okay, and in some cases, I'm sensing for some of you, it was a love dynamic that really puts you off kilter, and they really hurt you. I'm sorry about that, but you're healing. Some of you have already healed, but whatever the case is, it's done, it's dead, it's gone. Okay, and you're going on to brighter days. Okay, so this is an affirmative that the worst is over in so many ways. Okay, again, not to say that we're not going to go through struggles to overcome, but it doesn't have to be like the same struggles. There are different types of struggles which are more comfortable to go over than some that are heart-wrenching. You know what I mean? So the 10 of Swords is coming through to saying whatever that hurt, that drive to never again, no need to keep too much anxiety about that because it's dead and gone and you're going to better days. Okay, this is reassurance for your heart as well. Further clarification for the 10 of Swords. Yeah, look, strength. That's literally what we're saying right here. Okay, you're not allowing your past to dictate your future. You understand that? You're not allowing the pain and the struggle and stuff like that to really dictate how you may approach these new situations. You're letting this go with the 10 of Swords. It's dead and done, and you're becoming new. And who you are is going to be building upon where you want to go, how you want to look, and you don't want it to be founded on a hurt mentality. You've learned a lot from this, yes, but you're not going to allow the fear and the struggles and whatever to dictate your new actions. You're setting a whole new tone for yourself, and you have to have strength in doing this. It takes a lot of strength to not prejudge individuals, okay, because of your past, to not act in a way where you saw X, Y, and Z before and you just assume this may happen. No, you're not allowing that. You're aware of certain things, but you're not going to allow your actions to be dictated about levels of pessimism. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting from this. You learn from the past, you let it go, you're moving forward with more strength and virility, I think. For the clarification, yeah, look at that, the Tower. So whatever this was so impactful that it really did shatter your world, but it was meant to be because it could not last. Okay, I sense for some of you, this actually may happen. The Tower in this right here may actually happen in this time frame. Okay, and you're being asked to have strength to not let it affect your flow. Okay, because your flow is great. That's honestly for some of you. For a large amount of you, this has already happened, and this is just explaining or further encouraging you not to let the past dictate your future. Okay, because it definitely was jarring, it definitely was shaking, but this is reassuring you that it had to happen because there were lessons to be learned from that. There were transitions to be established from that. Okay, and you're moving through that into these better days. Okay, you have the strength, you persevered, you've already proven yourself. Continue moving forward. Okay, Gemini, that's literally what this is. It's like an encouragement part here for the majority of you, but for some of you, it's definitely something that's happening kind of soon. It's something to be moved away, like taken away, because it's not working in this new process, this new direction that you're going. Okay, because in this type of energy, not everybody in your life may be on board. Okay, because you're changing your lifestyle, you're changing your mindset. You're rising higher, and some people just have to be let go. That's all there is to it. Unfortunately, that's just how it is sometimes. So let's see what the ladder cards are saying, Gemini. Yeah, look at that. You want peace in your life. You want harmony. 6 of Cups, the nostalgic feeling of being playful, and free and loving. Okay, that's one of the main goals towards your whole work ethic. You want to be free in life. You want to be carefree in life, and you want to share it with others who are close, near, and dear to you, without worries and strife. You want to be around trusted individuals. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, look at that. The Knight of Pentacles. It's a slow and steady progression in this type of desire. Okay, this is showing that on this path that you're on, you will only continue to climb. You will only continue to rise. Okay, it's a slow and steady process. Trust the process. So that's definitely for some of you. I'm hearing about physicalities and changing your like living environment piece by piece. That's for some of you, definitely. But it's like your reputation is slowly building. Okay, the pathway, you're getting there, and as you're getting through those avenues, you're meeting new individuals, and you're reaffirming or affirming a precedence of who you are in the situation. Someone to be relied upon, confident, someone who is capable. Okay, your finances, your security, so many things will be steadily growing. The Knight of Pentacles is about that steady momentum upward. Okay, someone is also definitely levels of intellect and also wisdom, but sometimes it's like you don't see it directly, but in the interaction you act it out. You understand? It's very admirable, Gemini. Okay, but you're going for it in that steady peace and that steady mind. That's where you're going. You want life, basically. Further clarification? Yeah, look at that. The Knight of Swords. So what I'm sensing is, once you establish these particular dimensions and moving forward, you're going to be moving them swiftly after the foundation is established, and you're not looking back. You're not looking back. Think it starts off slow in certain respects, and then when you get certain key elements in order, it's going to ramp up. Okay? It's going to be, what I'm sensing is a lot of explosive growth. Okay? And whereby you will have to manage your time. I sense when you get to this stage, you will have to you might even need to get an assistant for certain things for some of you, or a calendar or something like that, with really time management, okay? Because things will definitely elevate for you along these areas over here. And I'm sensing for some of you that's actually happening in June-ish, maybe the midpoint, the end point of June-ish, okay? Right now you're establishing certain foundations, okay? And you're just not wanting any stress, and you're aiming towards that peace in your life, that freedom. But this is really, really encouraging and really promising on your pathway forward, Gemini. Let's see what the angel message has to say about all this. Yeah, I mean, we could have guessed this, couldn't we? The Wheel of Fortune, that's the whole point. Remember, with the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, to a more bright, prosperous future. The Wheel of Pentacles with the Sun, it's saying you're in a time of favor. That's why I told you this is like, put that work in. This is the time. Okay, put the strife away from you. Don't let it affect the flow of energy. This is the time. You have the Wheel of Fortune, Gemini. This is success that even comes when you're not even expecting it. That's because you're being shown a lot of favor right now. Things that have been, I sense for some of you, that have been drawbacks will now turn into strengths. Okay? People who have been against you will have no choice but to be for you, because they just will have no more ammo. They have nothing to do. Okay? And that's definitely for some of you who don't have necessarily certain people who were for you in the beginning. Or when I say, for some of you not were for you, I was like, I'm not saying per se, some of them could be per se enemies per se, but some of them who may not have believed in you is what I'm trying to say. Okay, and then now they have no choice, like, oh wow, Gemini's really making moves, it's actually happening, and they have no choice but to believe in you. And the pessimistic energy goes away, and then more positive energy comes in them, and as they think about you, positive energy is exuded to you. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. The Wheel of Fortune is saying everything's turning around for your greatest good. Okay, so be reassured, Gemini, you are on a great path. Please keep it up. Please keep it up. Okay, Gemini, remember the whole routine: like, share, subscribe to your channel, hit the bell icon, all that kind of good stuff. Everything that was said in the introduction before. I wish you all the best. Bye.